Jennifer and Emma. So nice to chat with you. Jennifer, I spoke with you for Yes Day virtually, and I know it's going to be a long press day today, so if anyone's hungry, I have Once Upon Farm smoothies for the two of you.
Thank you.
And I have granola bars too. But honestly, you know, the smoothies are, oh my God, you're going to have one right now.
Yeah, of course.
These are my favorite. They're so good.
Raspberry kale.
Yes.
Favorite smart blend.
Oh, yummy.
Yep, omega-3 and choline. Here you go, baby.
Oh my God, they're so good. Congratulations on this film. I love the 13 going on 30 reference that Ed says as well. I've seen it twice, and this is honestly going to be like a new holiday staple in my holiday film rotation.
This actually is hitting the spot. Thank you.
Is it? Oh my God, I'm so glad. So happy to please. Well, I love it when your character Jess switches bodies with, you know, Cece, because she's like, she just discovers how freeing and fun it is to be a teenager again. And it made me wonder for you, Jen, what's something that you miss about your childhood or your teenage days?
There is just a freedom. It's a freedom physically. It's a freedom, you know, of flopping on a bed, and everything is more loosey-goosey. And yeah, just that. Just the lack of consequences in your mind is a really beautiful thing. Yeah. And you should hold on to that. You know, we try so quick early, and I have definitely am guilty of this as a mom, to make sure our kids know the consequences. If you do this, this will happen. If you do this, this will happen. Instead, just like let it happen a little bit and let them make a little bit of a mess or fall off of something. And even if they break their heart, I don't know. Like, I think sometimes I've been a little too careful. And as a kid, I feel like I had a little bit more freedom. I
love that. Emma, I'm wondering for you, you know, you obviously worked so closely with Jen in this film.
Like, so closely.
So closely. And I'm sure that you like picked up, I was interesting, like what kind of nuances you picked up on, because Brady said he did some things, you know, that when he was watching Ed. So I'm curious kind of what you picked up on with Jen and how working with Jen kind of carried on, what you're going to carry on from that for the rest of your career as an actor.
Well, the way she holds herself is very graceful and elegant, so I had to kind of tap into that a little bit. Ooh. But I just love her sense of humor and the way she goes about things, and it was just really fun to be able to step into her shoes and just become the Jen Garner. So,
oh, obviously.
Yes.
I'm like, who doesn't want to be? Well, another one of the things I loved about this movie is just realizing the importance of family and love and happiness, because with the busyness of life, a lot of the times that gets lost. And with holiday season right around the corner, what's something that each of you are just happy or thankful or grateful for? Emma, I'll begin with you.
I love my family. I really do.
Yeah, you really do. You have a great family.
I have a great family.
You have great sisters, great parents.
They're very supportive and very understanding, and I try not to take it for granted. So,
Jen, what about for you?
Same. I'm just grateful for health and safety and having enough to be on the giving side of life. I really don't take that for granted.
I love that. Last question for you, Emma. We're all so excited for Wednesday season 2. Obviously, the best part of that show for me was the relationship between Enid and Wednesday. Sure. Oh my God, so good. So what do you hope for their relationship carrying on in season 2? I know you can't say too many spoilers, but yes, what do you hope for their relationship? Because we all want to know.
I just really want them to work more together as a team. I know they did in season 1, but I think in season 2, because Enid now has grown into herself a little bit more, I think there can be more strategic planning with investigation and all that. You know, use your little guard dog for your work. So I think that'll be a fun little...
Do you think they have like a kind of geeky old auntie that stops by, since both of you have played my daughter?
Maybe.
Yeah, isn't that kind of the obvious next step?
Yeah.
Jen, there's room for you in season 2.
Yeah,
you're doing it.
For sure. Yeah, I'm a teacher.
Yeah, absolutely. You're reading to kids all the time on your Instagram. That's all I see. Well, congratulations to the two of you ladies, and I cannot wait to watch this film with my family, my mom and my dad and my brother this holiday season. It was a joy to chat with you today.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Yeah, and thank you again for this.
Yes.
That was a very sweet shout out.
Thank you for the shoe compliment. I'm glad I wore them for you.
You know McG is going to compliment a sneaker.
Oh, yes, he did. Lauren
Yeah.
Veneziani with DCFilmGirl.com. Ed and Brady, congratulations on this film. I've seen it twice, and it's going to be a new, like, holiday movie staple in my rotation with my family now.
Amazing.
Love that.
Yes, Ed, I know you're a big musical guy. You love bluegrass, and you're always ending up singing in your films. And the band here, Dad or Alive, obsessed with the name of that. But I'm curious how much of your own musical talents influence the character of Bill here.
Quite a bit, actually. You know, because he's not just a musician with a band in the movie, but he's a music teacher to the high school kids. And I grew up, you know, really into music and in a band in junior high and playing the trumpet. And so it was really fun to tap into a lot of that stuff and figure out who Bill really was.
Brady, you were an incredible actor. It truly felt like I was watching two different guys in your body in this.
Thank you.
Yeah, you obviously worked so closely with Ed, maybe picking up on some of his nuances, but I'm curious, since you guys had to work so closely together, what's something that you learned from Ed working, you know, in this film that you might apply for the rest of your career as an actor?
Wow, that's a great question. Yeah, I think for me personally, like while I was watching Ed, I think there was a lot of mannerisms that he would do, like the way he talks, he moves his hands a lot, and just he's very animated, and like I would just pick up on that and just try and incorporate it into Bill, because Bill and Ed were pretty much the same person, just a laid back, cool dad, and that was a lot of fun to play that role, and I learned a lot from Ed while playing him.
Yeah, no, I love that. Well, one of my favorite scenes in the movie is when the family gets together for Bill's, you know, whole ensemble at the end. And I thought that you guys just had so much fun on set. Take me back to set filming that, what it was like shooting with Weezer. McG said it just seemed so much fun. It just seemed like one of the best days on set.
It was such a blast. You know, the instruments were live on that day. It wasn't just all like, we weren't just playing to a record. I mean, we played along with a recorded track, but in between takes, we would just start jamming.
And McG would start handing out $100 bills when we were having talent shows. People were coming up on stage and dancing.
Sing.
Like,
it was so fun.
Like,
and I actually, it kind of like, it fueled my rock and roll fantasy for real, because I had like Weezer behind me, and I had a guitar that was awesome and loud and plugged in, and a huge crowd
obligated to yell and love us. And,
right,
yeah.
and I could just start playing, and Weezer would jump in, and just like there were a few times where we just were literally between takes, just having fun, playing music.
I feel like you were living your best life in that scene.
I was. Yes, you are right.
I love it. Well, the last question for you. I love the Griffith Observatory. It's iconic here in Los Angeles. And there's two very important scenes that happen in that. What was just the magic of being able to actually film there? Because I know it's hard to film there. And of course, McG shot there 20 years ago with Charlie's Angels Full Throttle. But what was the experience like for you guys filming there?
Yeah, that was sick. I mean, to like almost like look over LA is so surreal, and if anyone has not gone, I recommend that they go, because it's truly an experience, and to shoot in such an iconic location and just to be a part of that is just a thing that I'm going to remember for a really long time.
Yeah, it's one of my favorite places in LA. What was your favorite memory of shooting there?
I was so psyched to be there. I mean, we live close to the observatory, and so we're hiking around there all the time, and you can just see it from everywhere in the kind of Hollywood, East LA area. And I was so excited to be shooting there. I brought my kids that night, and we were able to just sort of and we got to be up on the roof. Like, nobody gets to go up on the roof of the Griffith Observatory. Like, that was just epic.
Yeah, no, that was like fully magical. Well, they are wrapping me. Congratulations to the two of you, and I cannot wait for audiences to see this film, because it just truly reminds us what's important this holiday season: family, love, and happiness. So thank you both for your time today.
Amen.
Awesome.
Thank you.
Yes, thank you guys.
Cheers.
McG, huge fan of your work. Charlie's Angels films were my staples growing up. Those are like my go-to comfort movies. And congratulations on this film too. I've seen it twice, and this is going to be like a new holiday staple in my holiday film rotation every year for sure.
That's certainly the goal. I mean, we wanted to go right up there with Elf and Home Alone. Hopefully we can reach those lofty heights. Who knows?
Oh, absolutely. Well, I love how the Griffith Observatory plays such a huge role in this film. And what was it like shooting there, 20 years after Charlie's Angels Full Throttle?
It was emotional. I remember shooting up there with Demi and the three girls from Charlie's. That was super fun. And I just like landmarks and wonderful things. And it's rare nowadays that you get a chance to shoot in Los Angeles. So I wanted to make it big, and always a love letter to Los Angeles. And Griffith Park is just timeless and wonderful, and they've renovated it, so it was a hoot. Then I got to be up there with Rita Moreno, which is really, really special.
It's easily one of my favorite scenes in the film, and I'm like, wow, he's here again, because that's such an iconic moment with Demi and the girls in Charlie's Angels Full Throttle. So it was so cool that you got to film there again.
Yeah.
Well, I love the 13 going on 30 reference. Who put that in there? Was it Jen's idea? Was it yours? Was it already in the script?
I just like it when films are a little meta and just tell the audience, we get it.
Self-aware.
We know, yeah, have fun. We know there have been many that have come before us. Hopefully ours is a little original with the 6-way switch.
Oh, yeah.
But I love the way Barbie is self-aware. I love that. It makes you just go, oh, okay, I'm in the hands of a filmmaking team that knows what they're up to. Now I can just lean in and enjoy the movie.
Oh, absolutely. And one of my favorite scenes in the movie is with the whole family at the end singing and, supporting Bill, of course, Ed Helms' character. Take me back to filming that scene, because it honestly just seemed like it was such an amazing day on set with everyone in the crowd. Easily one of the best scenes in the film.
It was really fun, and Ed's an incredible musician, and we were lucky enough to get the guys in Weezer who I've loved since the 90s.
I thought that those were the Weezer guys, okay.
Yeah. and in between takes they would jam different songs, and the kids in the crowd got super excited, and it was really fun, but perhaps most importantly, that fun permeates the movie. And you really start to feel it, and it's something Jen likes to do, it's something I like to do, is have fun on the set, because it's wonderful to work that way, but also because when you make a movie that's making that emotional request of the audience, hey, discover the joy of life, it's good to have fun on set, because it colors what you're doing, and ideally it radiates through.
Oh, absolutely. And it definitely, all of the fun and charm definitely radiated through that scene. Will we ever get any type of Charlie's Angels sequel with Drew and Lucy and Cameron? Because I know they're all still friends and they kind of reunited before her show, but that would just be amazing for all of us fans who grew up in the 2000s.
Those are really fun movies, and the three of those ladies are just so special together. It's incredible chemistry. We're all still buddies. We talk with great regularity. Aww. I always regard Drew as my fairy godmother. She started me in this business. And should there be an appetite, that could be a lot of fun. Who knows? Yeah. I mean, it's up to the three of them. I adore them. And if they have an appetite to do it, I'd be humbled and honored to be a part of it.
I would absolutely love for you to come back and direct it. But McG, they are wrapping me. Congratulations to you on this film. I loved it. I've seen it twice, and I cannot wait to watch it with my mom, honestly.
Oh, you're so kind to say so.
Yes.
Yeah, I hope it works well for you. I mean, it's the one, you're getting what you get out of it, but she gets what she gets out of it, and everybody's happy.
Oh, absolutely. Everyone was so fantastic. Congratulations again to you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
It's a pleasure to see you.
Nice to meet you.
I love your shirt. I can't wait to hear what...
Oh, Emma says.